the aching loneliness of it all. Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. It hit me like a ton of bricks, this overwhelming sense of isolation, this realization that nobody truly cared, at least not in the way I desperately needed them to. I would watch others, their lives filled with laughter and companionship, and feel a pang of envy. Not in the way I craved, anyway. It wasn't about malice or indifference, really. It was more about the natural self-absorption that everyone seemed to be caught up in. More like everyone was so caught up in their own lives, their own dramas, that I was, at best, a supporting character. A background figure in the grand play of life. It was a brutal, lonely feeling. A kind of loneliness that gnawed at my soul, making me question my very existence. I remember nights spent staring at the ceiling, the silence deafening. The darkness would envelop me, and the quiet would amplify my thoughts. The world felt vast and empty, and I, a tiny, insignificant speck. The enormity of it all was suffocating. The weight of my own existence felt unbearable. Each day was a struggle, a battle against the crushing sense of insignificance. Why bother, I'd think, if my absence would hardly make a dent in the universe? But then, something shifted. A small, almost imperceptible change. The loneliness remained, yes, but it no longer held the same power. It was as if I had made peace with it, accepted it as a part of my journey. Because in the space left by expectation, by the need for constant validation, something unexpected bloomed: freedom. A freedom to be myself, to find joy in my own company, and to embrace the solitude as a friend rather than an enemy. The weight of other people's expectations. We're raised on a steady diet of fairy tales and rom-coms. We're told that someone out there will complete us, will always have our backs, will fight dragons, metaphorical or otherwise, in our name. And so, we wait. We search for that one person who will magically align with our every need and desire. But life, as it so often does, laughs at our carefully crafted expectations. People disappoint. They let us down, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not. And the truth is, it's not their responsibility to carry the weight of our happiness. That burden, as uncomfortable as it feels, rests solely on our own shoulders. The sooner we embrace this, the sooner we can start living a life that is truly our own, free from the shackles of other people's expectations and limitations. Freedom in the silence. The realization that nobody truly cares might initially sting. It can feel like a cold splash of water, a jarring wake-up call that shakes the very foundation of your beliefs. It's a harsh truth, but it's also incredibly liberating. This understanding can be the key to unlocking a new perspective on life, one where you are no longer bound by the expectations and judgments of others. Because once you accept it, you're free. Free to pursue your own passions without needing anyone's permission. Imagine the possibilities that open up when you no longer seek validation from external sources. Free to stumble and fail without the fear of judgment. Each misstep becomes a lesson, a stepping stone on your path to personal growth and self-discovery. Free to define success on your own terms. Success is no longer a rigid concept dictated by societal norms, but a fluid, personal journey that you shape and mold. This newfound freedom allows you to focus on what truly matters: you. It's a chance to reconnect with your inner self, to understand your desires, your dreams, and your true purpose, your growth, your happiness, your purpose. These become the pillars of your existence, guiding you through the ups and downs of life. It's not about becoming selfish or shutting yourself off from the world. Rather, it's about cultivating a sense of self-worth that is independent of external validation. It's about building a strong foundation within yourself, one that doesn't crumble at the slightest sign of adversity. This inner strength becomes your anchor, keeping you grounded and resilient. It's about recognizing that you are enough, just as you are, embracing your imperfections and celebrating your uniqueness. And from that place of self-acceptance, you can then choose to build genuine, meaningful connections with others, not out of need, but out of a desire to share and connect. These relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, creating a network of support and love that enriches your life. Setting yourself free. One boundary at a time. Embracing this mindset shift is a process, not a switch you can flip overnight. It requires introspection, honesty, and a willingness to challenge your own deeply ingrained beliefs. Start by identifying the areas in your life where you seek validation from others. Is it your career choices, your relationships, your appearance? Once you've pinpointed these areas, start setting boundaries. Learn to say no to things that drain your energy or compromise your values. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't care to understand. Stop seeking approval from those who haven't walked in your shoes. It won't be easy. You might face resistance. You might lose people along the way. But the ones who truly matter, the ones who genuinely care, will not only understand, but will also respect your boundaries. Becoming your own best investment. When you stop relying on others for your happiness and fulfillment, you naturally start investing more in yourself. This could mean different things for different people. Maybe it's finally pursuing that passion project you've been putting off. Maybe it's prioritizing your physical and mental health. Maybe it's simply carving out some time for yourself each day to do something you enjoy without guilt or apology. The point is, you are worthy of your own time and energy. You are worthy of investment. And the more you invest in yourself, the more confident, capable, and resilient you become. This isn't about achieving perfection. It's about progress, about constantly striving to be the best version of yourself, for you and you alone. Section 6. The joy of giving without keeping score. One of the most unexpected benefits of embracing this mindset is the shift in how you approach relationships. When you start giving without keeping score, you begin to see the world through a different lens. The act of giving becomes a source of joy and fulfillment in itself, rather than a means to an end. When you no longer need anything from others, you're free to give without expectation. This freedom allows you to be more present in your interactions, focusing on the moment rather than what you might gain in return. It's a liberating experience that transforms your relationships. You can show up authentically, offering support and kindness without needing anything in return. This authenticity fosters trust and deepens your connections with others. People can sense when your actions are genuine, and this sincerity encourages them to be more open and honest with you as well. This doesn't mean becoming a doormat. It's important to maintain your own boundaries and ensure that your generosity is not taken advantage of. Healthy boundaries are essential for sustaining long-term balanced relationships. It's about setting healthy boundaries and choosing to surround yourself with people who reciprocate your energy and effort. When you give freely, you naturally attract those who appreciate and value your contributions. This mutual respect and appreciation create a positive feedback loop, enriching your social circle. But when you approach relationships from a place of abundance, rather than lack, you open yourself up to deeper, more meaningful connections. An abundance mindset allows you to see the potential in every interaction, recognizing that there is enough love, kindness, and support to go around. You realize that true connection isn't about what you can get from others, but what you can give. This shift in perspective helps you to focus on the quality of your relationships rather than the quantity. It's about creating moments of genuine connection and shared joy. And in that giving you find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that no amount of external validation could ever provide. The act of giving itself becomes a reward, filling your life with a sense of meaning and satisfaction that is deeply enriching. This joy of giving without keeping score is a gift that keeps on giving, both to yourself and to those around you. Section 7. Authenticity is the ultimate rebellion. In a world obsessed with fitting in, with projecting an image of perfection, there's something deeply rebellious about choosing to be authentically yourself. It's about embracing your flaws, your quirks, the things that make you, you. It's about refusing to apologize for your passions, your dreams, your weirdness. It's about recognizing that you don't need anyone's permission to be fully and unapologetically yourself. And in that radical act of self-acceptance, you inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, a reminder that it's okay to be different, to stand out, to forge your own path. And that, my friend, is a truly beautiful thing. Section 8. Living a life true to you. The journey of embracing this mindset is not always easy. There will be days when the loneliness creeps back in, when the doubts cloud your judgment. But it's in those moments, more than ever, that you need to hold on to this truth. Your worth is not determined by anyone but yourself. You are not defined by your relationship status, your bank balance, or the number of likes on your latest post. You are defined by your character, your resilience, your kindness, your passions. So go out there and live a life that reflects those things. Pursue your dreams with reckless abandon. Love fiercely and without reservation. Embrace the unknown with open arms, and never, ever apologize for being who you are. Section 9. You are enough. This is the ultimate truth you need to embrace. You are enough. You are worthy of love, happiness, and success, just as you are. Not when you achieve a certain goal, not when you find a partner, not when you finally have it all figured out. Right now, in this very moment, you are enough. Internalize this truth, let it seep into your bones, and then go out and live your life accordingly. Because the world needs your light, your unique perspective, your authentic self. And the only way to share that with the world is to first believe in it yourself. So go on, embrace the freedom that comes from realizing nobody truly cares. It might just be the most liberating, empowering thing you ever do. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.